Fall is in the air, and that means the start of football season.
We're here. Start of football season. We had a little bit of a sports kind of, what do you call that? Maybe
A little low,
a little
maybe.
lull, but we are.
I
we are
enjoyed
ready
the
for football.
Olympics, though. I did. Enjoyed the Olympics, but nothing beats football season.
We talked about the Olympics a little bit. Olympics were great this year. First time I caught a lot of the Olympics in a long time, and they were great. But the best time of the year, right?
Nothing competes with football. So, before we dive into the Niners' entire schedule, we're going to do that soon. Let's talk the entire NFL, looking at the landscape of the league and the division winners
Okay.
for each division. So, let's start out west. I think we both got the Niners winning the NFC West.
We both got the Niners. I did want to highlight a little bit of something. I hate to admit this. I think Seattle is going to be pretty good this year. All right. And I think that's a tough competition. A lot of people are just pushing them off to the side, but I think with the new coach, I think they're going to be pretty good. But I still got the Niners winning
Yeah, a
that
lot of
division.
people like the Rams too. In the AFC West, I think it's still the Chiefs.
Yep.
I think that's a down division overall.
Raiders are terrible.
Raiders suck. Broncos got a rookie.
Yep.
And the Chargers seem pretty depleted as well, even though Harbaugh is the man.
Our
Love
man,
Harbaugh.
right? I think
Love
he's coming
Harbaugh.
back. I think I'd be surprised if they don't sneak in for a playoff wild card this year. I think we saw it. He's a solid coach.
So we're going chalk out west. All right, south. Let's start in the AFC first. Favorites are a really buzzy, hot team, the Houston Texans. Who you got in the AFC South?
I got Houston Texans. I famously last year picked them to win that first game, that playoff game. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but that was my huge pick.
D'Amico?
I love C.J. Stroud and I love D'Amico. I think this team's going to be really tough this year.
I got a sleeper coming out. Is actually the Indianapolis Colts. I like the Colts in the AFC South. Young quarterback, he's unproven.
Anthony
But
Richardson.
they're
Yeah.
a good team on both sides of the ball. I think they got an underrated defense. Niner legend, DeForest Buckner still there. So I'm going with the Colts.
Okay.
Out in the South as a sleeper.
Like it.
NFC, known as the worst division in football, the NFC South. I am going to go with the favorites, which are the Atlanta Falcons and Captain Kirk.
Yep.
Who you got?
Man, this is a tough division. I mean, all four of these teams are really suspect. But I'm going with the hot Atlanta team too, right? I mean, I'm just going to go based off of the city. I mean, Atlanta's an amazing place.
Hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Hot
Okay.
Atlanta. All right. Out north, I think probably the best division in football, the NFC North.
Okay.
Returning favorites are the Lions, who won the division last year for the first time in a long time. Anybody beating the Lions in the North?
I got the Green Bay Packers. Okay. I like them to win this division. I think Detroit's going to be really good this year. But Jordan Love proved to me last year by absolutely annihilating the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs that I think they're going to be really good. I like some of their additions. You know, they brought in. And I think they're going to win that division.
I like the Packers too, but I'm still sticking with the Lions. I think they just got a good roster up and down. So
Yep.
I'm going to stay with the champs there. Over in the North, Ravens won it last year. It's a competitive division. Who you got?
I like Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right. Burrow's coming back. It looks like this Jamar Chase thing is going to work out. He may play the first game. He may not. But I think Burrow is just a stud. So I got them winning the division.
I'm with you. I went with the Bengals. I think weaker schedule for them.
Okay.
Having a bad record last year plays a part. I feel like we picked against the Ravens a lot, and they prove us wrong. But I don't know. They just seem due for a little bit of a comeback, and I see Cincinnati stepping up, winning that division.
You ever dye your hair blonde?
I did
You did it
actually
with
a
them?
long
I did
time
too.
ago. It was a Slim Shady thing.
Yeah.
But Burrow pulls it off. That guy, what a cool dude.
He's a
So
cool dude. I had blonde hair at one
Can't
point. It was
hate.
kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I like Joe Burrow.
All right.
All right. AFC East, another competitive division. Favorites out east are actually the New York Jets are the favorites. Aaron Rodgers coming back. He's immunized.
We're going to see
What do
him.
you got?
We're going to see him first week, right, against Monday night. San Francisco 49ers against the Jets. I think they're going to be trouble this year. I like them to win that division. I mean, you play fantasy football. I play fantasy football. They got two guys, Wilson as well as Brees Hall for the running back. I think they're going to be pretty good. I hate to admit it, but I think they're going to be good.
Jets are good. Returning champs in that division were the Buffalo Bills, another competitive team.
Man,
I'm going one lower than that. I'm going to say the Miami Dolphins are going to win the AFC East with Mike McDaniel getting some serious love for Coach of the Year. I love that dude. He's
growing a beard out. Have you seen that? He kind of looks a little,
I love him. Got the gold watch, the capris.
Good shades,
too. No, I love that guy. I'm picking it based on Mike McDaniel. I like the Dolphins to pull that off. And then we got the NFC East, which has basically a new winner every single year.
Yep.
Last year being the Cowboys. Cowboys got a lot of, got some drama going on out in Big D. So I'm going to go back to the Eagles in the East. As much as I don't like the Eagles, I think they have a very talented roster, and I see them winning that division.
Yeah, I think based off of their talent alone, we'll see if Hurts gets along with the head coach. I mean, there's been a lot of rumblings about that, but the Cowboys are just so terrible. I think they're going to struggle this year, so I'm picking the Eagles as well.
Nick Sirianni, hot seat for sure. If they don't win
could be
this
the first
year,
coach fired.
He's gone. Oh,
Yeah.
They get off to a slow start.
Yeah, he's gone.
Belichick, put Belichick in there.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, Billy's, he's riding around with his new girlfriend, right? A little younger. I don't know about that, but
Life is good.
I don't know if he's going to want to go away from that and coach the Eagles, but
He wants to coach.
He probably
wants
does.
to coach.
Yeah.
I'd say it's either Eagles or Giants for Belichick. But, again, NFL's back. Any other teams you think make big jumps this year or surprise you?
I think my big one is I really like, even though I picked the Texans, I really like the Colts too. You highlighted on that. I think the Seahawks are going to be a little better than people think. And then obviously that NFC with Green Bay and the Detroit Lions in that division.
The
I think
Bears too.
Yeah,
Bears
Caleb
are
Williams looks
good.
really good. So I think that division's going to be tough.
They got a lot of talent. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm just ready for football. Let's go.
Ready for football. We'll be back next week to break the Niners schedule down, where we see, any traps and where we dominate. So check us out.
Maybe we'll have an update on Ayuk and Williams at that point.
Let's hope.